Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Zerra, your host, and the reason I'm talking about this huge game changer that will come to this game, unfortunately, for all those crying babies, battleship captain, oh, IFHE is too strong. We would like very much Wargaming to nerf it, and they haven't listened to you. And I'll talk about Mogami, I'll talk about Kutuzov, and I'll talk about Belfast. All those three ships, they are a powerhouse just because they will not just put you on fire, but they will the percentage to put you on fire together with this IFHE perk will do heavy damage, especially with 15 guns, 100. I do believe it's 155 millimeters from Mogami. So, Wargaming listened to all BB's players and decided to. Now, this is the live version, right? See, the chance that I put the enemy on fire, it's 12% today. Now, I don't have this perk. This is the perk I'm talking about, IFHE. Today live's version, I will have a penalty by -3% when I'm using this perk, but in addition I'll get plus 30% more penetration of my HE shells. So basically I'll pen every battleship at tier 8 more or less beside the tier 10s, but I'm talking about tier 8 and below battleship. No matter how they angle, they will still get pen and they will receive a lot of damage and fire, because this is the reason. You see, right now, guys, and this is kind of important, I have on this Mogami, what do I have? 12% to put an enemy on fire. I don't have demo expert. If I will have the demo expert, I will have +2, so that will be 15% to put your enemy on fire. And then if I'll have the perk, -3, so only -3%. But even though if I don't have demo expert, if I'll just take straight IFHE today, I will still have 9% to put your enemy on fire with 15 guns. Oh my god, guys, it is pretty much. Now, Wargaming change has been taking this battleship crying babies to change the IFHE penalty. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Today's live version, it's -3% if I'm choosing this this perk. Wargaming decide every single ship which has a bigger caliber than 139 millimeters. So every ship with bigger than 139 millimeters, to have this skill, the penalty would in the future will not be -3%, but -8, and that is a huge difference between -3 and -8, because if oh, I do have demo expert. Oh, well, I do apologize, guys. Now I see I have the demo expert. But what basically means with demo expert, I do have 12%. But 12% -8% in the near future, there will only be +4% to put your enemy on fire. 4%, guys. And that it's kind of a mech. It's not that great anymore. You'll still do a lot of damage with this HE, don't get me wrong, or even in the next patch or 2 patches ahead, if you have a Mogami or if you have any other, let's say the most overpowered cruiser in this game, the Kutuzov. I do have the Chapayev. Just say what is my Chapayev percent to put your enemy on fire, and then also go to see the Belfast in just short period of time. This is the Chapayev. And what kind of build I have on the Chapayev? I don't have demo expert, +2% to put your enemy on fire. I don't have this IFHE, and on Chapayev the chance to put your enemy on fire, it's still 12%. But same goes here, guys. If I don't have demo expert and I go just straight and to put this IFHE in this perk in the next patch, minus 8%, I would only have plus 4% to put your enemy on fire. And how little is 4%? It's even lower than a goddamn destroyer. But if you have 152 millimeters guns, sure, you can still do a lot of damage, and but not so many fires. That's the thing. Wargaming does not like you as a cruiser captain to put so many fires like you do today. I will bet that you'll receive more than 50% less fires. And now let's go, guys, to the most, yeah, it is more or less close to sister ship to Kutuzov, but the same thing goes, guys, with Kutuzov. It will have minus 8%. So probably, I'm just saying probably, it's not that smart to take this perk anymore. This perk for 152 and 55 millimeters maybe are not that great anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. And now let's go back to the Belfast. Where are you, Belfast? There is the Belfast. I don't have the demo expert. I don't. So regular with no demo expert, the chance to put your enemy on fire, it's 9%. Now, if I just take straight the AF, this perk, in the near future, basically means that I will have 1 lousy percent to put your enemy on fire if I don't take the demo expert. But even with demo expert, I'll get 3%. That's a goddamn joke. 3%, and today's 9%. So basically, I don't recommend you on the Belfast to have this perk anymore, because at 1% to put your enemy on fire, or in the best case with demo expert will be 3, there will be so few fires, it's not even fun. So this is not a recommended for the Belfast in the near future. However, let's go to Tech 3. Okay, Tech 3, I said Tech 3, and let's go to US. On the other hand, if you have Atlanta and all the destroyers, especially Japanese ones, I highly recommend IFHE in Atlanta, yes, because I honestly believe, even though Wargaming they didn't mint, but it's a buff to Atlanta and to Flint and to all the destroyers. I will talk about the destroyer. Let me just find the Yugomo. Yugomo, where are you? Because I do believe Yugomo, it's the best example, so you can see, or hell, even Akizuki I can go, but I would like to find the Yugomo. I have so many destroyers, it's not even fun. You know what? I really want to find a apologize, guys. Japan. Destroyers. There you go. There's the Yugomo. Alright. What I'm trying to say, guys, it's for the ships that have lower than 139 millimeters. The penalty to receive this IFHE, it's only today it's -3, but in the next patch or 2 patches from now will be only -1. So you are, if you have the demo and you have this perk, it will actually be a buff to all Japanese and all the destroyer, because what it's today's live version to put your enemy on fire, it's 8%. with the demo expert plus 2, that'll be 10. So 10. Even if you have this perk won't be minus 1%, you still gonna have 9 with much better penetration. So for all the destroyers and Atlanta and Flint, I honestly believe that IFHE, it will be a better pick than ever. So in my opinion, you as a crying BB player, don't cry. The cruiser will not put you on fire anymore, because let's face it, Belfast will have around 1% to put you on fire, one hell of a percent, and Kutuzov couple more percent, but not a whole lot. But on the other hand, the one who's most likely to pen and put you on fire will be maybe Gehring, maybe Atlanta, maybe Yugomo, maybe Shimakaze, and all the destroyers which they actually have less than 139%, because it's more worth that. Seriously, guys, if you especially, and this is kind of a no-brainer. Oh man, I kind of apologize, but you know what? Let's go to US as well. If you have a Gehring, well, definitely I highly recommend this, even though the percentage to put your enemy on fire without a demo expert is what, 5%, which is kind of a low, but with demo expert will be 7 minus IFG minus 1, it's still gonna be 6% with better penetration. So my opinion that slightly buff to all the destroyers, and especially high rate of fire destroyers, and of course Atlanta and Flint, they will be stronger. So please, and something else I kind of forgot is very important, in case of the change is it will come to the game with this perk, the wargamings decided to reset 4 skills points, so you will be automatically resetted, because yeah, the most overpowered cruiser in this game, the Mother Russian, Kutuzov, will be not that strong in the near future because of the 2 things: smoke penalty and no more IFHE 20 fires in each and every game. No more that. I honestly believe, and you're never gonna believe what I'm gonna say right now, she won't be that strong in the near future. I highly actually recommend to be very careful what kind of cruiser you want to purchase in the future, because in my opinion the cruisers are rare species in the next or 2 patches ahead. Basically everyone will like to play battleship or destroyers, because the destroyers, they did not get nerfed, slightly buffed, slightly, I'm just saying slightly. That's all I would like to say for today. Please guys, subscribe to my channel and leave your comment below, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.